Hi and welcome to my channel. I am the Pink Moon Tarotist. I am here to do a general reading today for Taurus, Earth sign, the Bull. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising sign in Taurus. If you have moon or rising signs in any other star signs, then please do check out those readings as well, because there may be some information that relates to you in there. Now, please bear in mind these are general readings and they will not resonate with everyone. So just take what's for you and leave the rest behind. I'm just cleansing the space. And then I will be pointing the camera down to the cards for you. Today I'm going to use the Rider-Waite, the Universal Rider-Waite Tarot. Like I say, this is a general reading for the month of November for Taurus. Let's see what happens. Okay, what do we need to know for our lovely Taurians for the month of November 2020? Yeah, I want that one. Nice. King of Wands. Sorry, this is a very small table. Oh, thank you. And the Tower. A Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords, Three of Wands, quite unusual. It seems to have a lot of fire energy for an earth sign. Sorry, that was just me dropping the cards. Ignore that. That was far too many dropped. These are very slippery cards. I much prefer a matte finish. Although it does make jumpers easier. I think I want that one. Oh, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so let's dive in. The King of Wands here, sitting on his throne. Wands are, as I said, fire energy. It's about go-getting. And this king here, he's very much, he almost looks like he's on the edge of his seat. I know he's not, but he looks like he's ready for action there. So maybe this is you. Maybe you're ready for some action in November. And then we have the Tower. Now, I know a lot of people have fear around this card, but you really shouldn't. The Tower just symbolizes that something is going to change suddenly. And you may not be a person that enjoys change or accepts change easily, but you need to think about the fact that this change needs to happen. So you're getting ready for action. There is a change that needs to happen. Something is coming. You are literally leaping away from the burning building in this. And then we have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is, as with most pages, a message bringer. He brings in a message of some movement. I'm just going to check this because I don't know why, but I'm feeling a little bit nervous today doing today's one. And this is literally my third reading I have done for YouTube. And I don't know why, but I have a very nervous energy today. It may have something to do with you Taurians here. So yeah, the page is, like I say, he's a message bringer, bringing in new ideas, showing your willingness to change, your willingness to move away from something. So whatever this change is that is coming, this Page of Wands is saying you're willing to do it. And this King of Wands is saying that you are ready for that action as well. He is definitely sitting there in all his glory, feeling powerful, and he's a master. He's very theatrical. He's very charismatic. I think it's Leo energy, this one. So yeah, so there is definitely some sort of change coming your way. And you may not see it coming with that Tower card, but you are ready for it. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Now the Seven of Swords is he's a bit of a trickster card. Sevens are usually about being lost in fantastical thought. This particular one, as you can see, he's gleefully running off with people's swords from battle, having probably not done any himself. He's but he's having fun, you know, he's running off. And then we have the Three of Wands. This is a very reflective card. He's standing there looking out at what's ahead of him. Again, we're talking about moving away from something here. We're talking about a change coming, turning your back on the past and looking forward, standing there with your wand in your hand, ready to go, but contemplating that path. And then we have the Six of Swords, literal moving away from the troubled waters. Can you see those choppy waters there? And the Six of Swords, he's in his boat and he's moving away from those troubled waters into calmer waters. Again, sixes are about movement. So whatever this is, whatever this change is that's coming, you are moving away from something that is currently troubling you or may trouble you in the month of November. And you are moving from those troubled waters to calmer waters. So let's have a couple of clarifiers. Let's clarify this King of Wands. This is the Light Seers Tarot. It's a beautiful deck, but it is a rather large deck, so I do struggle somewhat to shuffle. And I apologize in advance if they go everywhere. Clarify this King of Wands for our lovely Taurians, please, for the month of November 2020. Let's take a clarifier for this King of Wands. Nope. That one I don't want, but that one I do. The Queen of Cups. Lovely. I'm just going to see if I can angle you down a little bit better so you can see the cards a bit better. There we go. Clarify this King of Wands. Thank you very much. It was the Three of Cups. 2 threes. Nice energy. And then we have the Six of Wands. Wow, lovely energy here. So this King of Wands, like I say, he is a knowledgeable king. He is a king of doing, a king of authority, as kings usually are. And then we have, and he's also a masculine energy, obviously, being a king. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And she is beautiful, isn't she? Just look at the card. The Queen of Cups symbolizes the feminine energy. She's a water sign. She is all about feeling great, feeling good, and really just being at peace with where she is right now. She is connected to her surroundings. She is just completely and utterly at one with the universe. Beautiful energy there. And then we have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is, for me, this is about friendship. As you can see, you've got three friends there with their arms around one another. This is about getting together and celebrating. So this King of Wands could be you. You could be about to have some celebrations, getting together with friends. I know it's difficult at the moment with the current situation in the world, and I don't know what the lockdown situation is like where you are, but you know, maybe this could be via a Zoom call, via phone calls, messages, whatever. But I think it's saying to you, you know, to gain this lovely, peaceful connection with yourself, your inner self, it might be good to share some good times with some friends. And then we have the Six of Wands. Again, about jubilation here. This is a celebratory card. Sixes, as I said, are about movement. And the Six of Wands is no different. This is moving into the spotlight. If you can see there, she's literally standing in spotlights. This is about you taking center stage and enjoying it. Okay, so let's clarify this tower, sorry. Clarify the tower for my, yes, I want that one. Oh, the Knight of Swords. Wow. He's a go-getting energy if ever there was one. And then we have the Empress. Beautiful. Can you clarify this tower, please? Okay. I just flipped a card and I don't know where I flipped it. No. It'll turn up. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Okay. So another 7 on here. So I think the cards are warning you here. The energies, your energy could be getting a little bit up in your head, a little bit fantastical here. With these 2 sevens, you have the Seven of Swords twice. And as you can see from both cards, they are cards of sneaking, being a bit sneaky. He's sneaking off with the swords there. He's sneaking around with his hood up, looking a little bit shifty. This could be the energy of somebody else around you that you need to be aware of. It could be you. Maybe you are trying to hide something. Maybe you are the one who is feeling a little bit sneaky, but I don't think so. I think with this tower, maybe this is the person you're getting away from. And then we have the Knight of Swords, like I said. He is literally running in with information. He is a knight of action. In the traditional Rider-Waite package, he is usually the one in shining armor. He is the rescuer, the one that comes in, all guns blazing, or all swords are swinging, to rescue. Either you are going to rescue someone, or someone is trying to rescue you, or you have that feeling where you need to. But there may be that feeling, maybe when this Tower moment happens, you may feel like you want someone to come in and rescue you. And I would say be cautious of who that person is that's coming in to rescue you. Just be cautious of who they are. They may be a bit of a trickster. So you may want to rescue yourself. And then we have the Empress. The Empress is the mother, nurturer, new beginnings. Again, if you see here, she has the world in her pregnant belly. It is about birth, rebirth, growth, and just that feeling of starting something fresh, of being in control. She's quietly in control there. She is the nurturer, the carer, the giver, and like I say, she's symbolizing new beginnings. So that goes so well with the Tower, because the Tower is the symbol of something that is going to suddenly change on you, but it's going to bring forth a lovely new beginning. So let's clarify this Page of Wands, please. We have the Knight of Wands. The page moves to the Knight. You are definitely going to be, and the King of Pentacles, lovely. Definitely going to be experiencing some kind of change coming up. Some kind of sudden movement. It could be in your job. It could be in your love life. And then we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to start with the 5 first, just like I did with 7, because this to me is, this has something to do with this 7 of Swords and this 7 of Swords. There is somebody who is going to try and have petty quarrels with you. There may be some kind of tussle about the change in situation. It could be you. You could be the one who is pulling against this Tower moment. You could be the one who is resisting it, which would be represented by the 5 of Swords here. But with the Page of Swords, like I say, he's coming on in to say, nope, come on, off you go. And then he goes on to the Knight of Swords, and he goes on to the King of Swords. Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. So we've got the Page, the Knight, and the King. Now, the Knight of Wands brings in joyous messages, and it's a real sort of like, come on, let's go, let's party, let's have a good time. So enjoy it. Enjoy whatever this change is that's coming. It's a good change. This Tower moment that you're having, it's a good one. It may not be what you're expecting. It may not be coming from where you are expecting it to come from, but it is getting what you want with this King of Pentacles here. Just maybe not in the way you were expecting. This King of Pentacles, Pentacles are your sign. They are earth signs. They are about growth. They are about money and prosperity. And the King here, he is fully, he's like, stick a fork in me, I'm done. Look at him sitting there with his big pentacle on his lap, his pet wolf by his side. He's very, very content. He's sat back going, yep, all that hard work I've done has paid off. And I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the fruits of my labor. I'm going to enjoy all this money, all this success, and all this wealth. Beautiful. Beautiful. So don't get caught up with these petty arguments, petty squabbles. Don't get distracted. Or be the distractor. Don't be petty. Don't be the one that's trying to run off with everybody else's credit. But it could be somebody trying to steal your credit with this Seven of Wands. Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see. Can we please clarify this? Thank you. Now, the Three of Swords has come out in reverse there, which is a good thing. We want the Three of Swords in reverse. We don't like the Three of Swords being in the upright. It's not a particularly helpful card. Can you please clarify this Seven of Swords for the lovely Taurus? Thank you. And the Magician. Ooh. And the Five of Swords. That's a mixed bag if ever I've seen one. Right. So this Seven of Swords, this is in the you position. So it could be you, or it could be somebody coming into you, as I say. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. Now, the Three of Swords is a card of feeling like you're being stabbed in the back. It could be a card of broken heart. It sometimes represents a relationship where there is maybe somebody having an affair, because there's three. It's three elements. But when it's in the reverse like that, it could be that this is what you're moving away from. Your Tower moment could be this coming into the fore. And whatever this tricky situation where three people are entangled or intertwined, then you know, this could be what you're going to be moving away from. It could be this trickster. It could be this person who is running off, claiming all the glory for themselves. Or it could be you, like I say, that's trying to claim the glory. I don't think it will be. I think this is somebody that you are coming away from, because the Seven of Swords appeared there in the Tower moment as well. Then you have the Magician. He is the alchemist. He is all-seeing, all-knowing. If you look at that there, he is looking into his magic pool. He's looking at all the light shining and assessing the situation. So he is casting his magic spells. He is putting together all the elements, and he has everything he needs to cope with this situation. So whatever this situation is, you have everything you need. Now, the Five of Swords is a card of regret, a card of loss. I would say that you may feel like you've lost something, but I'm pretty sure, judging from the other cards on this table, that although it may make you feel that way, in the long run, it's going to be a good thing. You may have a few regrets surrounding it, but don't let that bog you down, because you have the Magician in there who is giving you all the elements that you need for success, for getting through this, whatever this situation is. Only you will know. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, I'm not going to take those cards because they kind of all jumped out at once there. So can we clarify this Three of Wands for our lovely Taurians, please? Can we clarify the Three of Wands? Seven of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. So you have the Queen and the King. And the Five of Pentacles. Again, we have another regret, loss card. Five of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite is usually people stuck outside in the snow. So you might be feeling like you're left in the cold a little bit. Don't get caught up with fantasy with this Seven of Cups. Don't get caught up in wishing and regretting and hoping that things would be different. You may feel like you've been left out in the cold a little bit, but you haven't. Because here's the Queen of Pentacles. She is Mother Earth. She is feminine energy, divine feminine energy. She is the yin to the king's yang. She is, as you can see with the two of them there, she is an independent, wealthy, satisfied woman that has achieved. Now, when I say this, I don't mean that this is necessarily a woman. This could be a man, but it's a feminine energy. This is a masculine energy. But this queen here, for me, she represents Mother Earth. And you can see there, she sat there with her sort of like hat that's got branches sticking out of it. She's very connected to the earth. She's grounded. So this is something that I think you need to do. You need to ground yourself so that you don't get caught up in this kind of wishful thinking, feeling like you're left out in the cold. Ground yourself. Maybe get out into nature if you can, and just take a walk around, clear your head, and you will see things more clearly. Because this Three of Wands here, contemplating, he's just stood there quite peacefully looking out at what's ahead of him. He's not looking behind him, he's looking ahead. That's what you need to do. My lovely Taurus, you need to look ahead. You need to not be regretting, thinking about the past, getting stuck and caught up in whatever this Three of Swords moment is, whatever this Tower moment is. Don't let those regrets bog you down. Go out into nature. Remember that your hard work, everything that you've done, and you are a very hard-working sign, everything that you have done, all the seeds that you have planted will come to fruition. This is telling you that you've got this, Taurus. You've got this. Because then we move on to moving away from this situation. Moving away from whatever it is that no longer serves you. So can we clarify this Six of Swords for the lovely Taurus, please? Actually, yeah, I want that one. Lovely. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight, the Queen, and the King. This is going to be a very fortuitous, lovely, the Wheel of Fortune. This is, whatever this event is, it's going to actually pay off. It's going to be very fortuitous. It's going to be very, very good financially, probably, for you. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so we're getting a lot more Pentacles in your reading now, which is good because Pentacles are the earth signs. They are about growth. They are about finances. They're about improvement. They're great. So this Six of Swords, moving away from something that no longer serves you. Mr. Dependable, Mr. Reliable, the Knight of Pentacles. He's not even riding the horse in this picture. He is just plodding along, steadily bringing you the good fortune and the good news. Or this could be you just steadily plodding your way through from whatever it is that has happened here that has made you feel topsy-turvy energy of this Two of Pentacles. it could be somebody coming in. If you are looking for love, this could be a very reliable, dependable love interest, or it could be to do with work. So, you know, just keep on keeping on, you know, just keep plodding, because then we have the Wheel of Fortune here. And as we know, with a wheel, it keeps on turning. So if you don't like where it is at now, it will turn and change its direction. Now she's balancing on the top there of that particular wheel. And I think that's quite appropriate, considering that the Two of Pentacles is like a juggling act. It's like a balancing act. So things might feel at the moment like they're slightly out of balance, but the wheel will turn and fortunes will change. And I think, judging from the other cards that you have on here with all these pentacles, I get the feeling this is something to do with something you have been working towards, something you are wanting to achieve in your life. It could be that you are, maybe with the Tower, it could be that you are about to lose your job and you know this, or you don't see it coming and the job is going to go, but it gives you that push to start your own business, that push that you needed. It may not be that drastic. That's just an example of what it could be. But whatever it is, it's a very fortuitous change. I mean, look at all these pentacles that you have here. You have the Knight, the Queen, and the King. It doesn't get much better than that, Taurus. You know? So just don't get lost in that despair. You have some petty niggles, some doubt, and maybe somebody trying to claim your glory. Don't let them claim it. And if they do, you know what? It doesn't matter, because you've got great stuff coming in. So don't feel like you've been left out in the cold. And try not to feel the imbalance, although it doesn't hurt. To be fair, it doesn't hurt to feel imbalanced every now and then. We are moving into the snow moon at the end of the month. We have just moved out of the hunter's moon, I think. No, I think I've got that wrong. I said that in the last one as well. Let me just check my moon diary. Oh no, I was right. So yeah, we've just moved out. We will just be moving out of the hunter's moon in the beginning of November. And when that's the full moon in your sign, Taurus, by the way. The hunter's moon on the 31st of October is a full moon in Taurus. So it's your moon. And although the hunter's moon brings on that practical and grounded, patient side of you, as it begins to wane, then you may find yourself wanting to say things that you may regret. So just be wary of that. Just be wary of getting into these petty niggles, because it could end up leaving you out in the cold. Don't fool yourself. Don't dream that things are going to be okay. You need to take some action. You need to be your Taurian self, and be true to yourself. I always say be true to yourself, but this more than ever, have your patience, have your tenacity. And then when we move into the snow moon on the 30th, this is the full moon in Gemini, which is the need for change, which is coming in here. It is coming in the month of November. You are heading towards that moon that is going to change. Of course, you have free will, so you can resist the change, but I think the cosmos may be stepping in here and saying, no, actually, you need to change. This needs to change. So I'm going to take a couple of Healing with the Angels cards for you. What can you tell? Sorry, I'm not shuffling very well there. Let's try that again. What can you, messages do you have for my Taurians for November 2020? What messages do you have for my Taurians for 2020? Okay. Ha, yes. I think I want another one, actually. I want that one. Okay, Taurus, you have the power. You have the power to do what is needed to be done to get you through this tricky situation and come out prosperous on the other side. And then you will head into a jubilant celebration. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? She's throwing her hands up to the moon. This is a card of, yeah, celebration. Get ready, Taurus. This is going to be a great, great outcome. If you're struggling and finding yourself getting drawn into those petty fights or worrying about somebody who may be stealing your glory, or you're feeling left out in the cold, meditate. Meditate on it. I think for you, Taurians, with this beautiful Empress card here and the Queen of Cups and all these Pentacles, I think if you are really struggling, get out into nature. And if you can't get out into nature, then meditate over a picture of nature. Meditate over an image that makes you feel connected to nature, makes you feel at one with nature, because you are an earth sign. This is the month you need to be grounding yourself into that earth and connecting to your power. I'm going to give you a yes, I'm going to give you an oracle. I've forgotten the name of it. Wisdom of the Oracle. I'll give you a Wisdom of the Oracle as well, just to finish off. And then we will leave it there, Taurus. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope you've got something out of it. Yes, and I hope that I will see you again for your reading next month. Oh, Taurus, you couldn't make it up. You have yin and yang. You need to find the balance. You need to get yourself out into nature or meditate on a particular scene that makes you feel connected to the earth. You need the balance of the masculine and the feminine, yin and yang. This is what is going to help you to stay grounded in difficult situations and come out with those wonderful prosperous pentacles at the end of it. Whatever you are going through, whatever you are about to go through, don't sweat it. Stay balanced, stay calm, stay in contact with the earth, ground yourself. The yin and the yang energy is there for you. Okay, my beautiful Taurians, I will leave it there. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe and share. Hit the little wiggly bell button and you will get notified if and when I post a new video. Like I say, I'm very new to all this. I'm not new to tarot, but I am new to doing this on YouTube. So I do apologize for any little muck-ups I had along the way there. But that's just me. I'm not exactly the most together of people at the best of times. So that's not surprising that I babbled a little bit during this. I do apologize. But you've got it, Taurus. You've got this. You can do it. Enjoy. Keep your cool. Don't let that bull energy push you through in a negative way. But do use that bull energy to plow through. Keep your head down. Keep grounded. And you will come out the other side being prosperous.